Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today is Saturday, February the 7th of the beautiful year 2026, and we are back for the round of 32 action of the 2026 PAL-DAS Cup. And today, in today's stream, we will have the first session of the round of 32 match between COBRA from the United States of America and 666 underscore Tim from the United Kingdom. We'll play the first 9 game of this match, and the match will conclude tomorrow. Welcome Jedi Ivan, welcome team in the chat. Hello, I hope you had a great day and you're ready, Jedi Ivan, to watch and follow the action, and team to play in the match. And Cobra in the chat as well. Hello Cobra, welcome. Yeah, so before we start the match, a few words for those who maybe don't know. We had a very exciting match earlier this day. As you can see at the top left on your screen, Merke won in a decider 10-9 against Weisbrot. At some point, Merke was leading 7-3 in this match, but then Weisbrot won 5 games in a row and made this match very interesting. We ended up playing all 19 games, but Merke was able to come back for the very last game and won this, and is now in the round of 16 of this tournament. What can happen in this match today? Who of the players will be in the lead after the first session? Those are the questions. We will know the answer after 9 games. The possible scores are vary from 5-4 to 9-0. For us, the viewers, the perfect score will be 5-4. Then we could have a very exciting session number 2. But of course, either of the players would like to have as many games advantage as possible. What will happen? We will see. So, quick reminder about the rules of this event. Play level 18 starts only, no line cap. SPS controller and handcam are mandatory for this event. And we play reroll seed every game, so no more incrementing. We play the serious tournament, so serious thing here as well. The format of the event, preliminary and round of 32, so the phase we are in, round of 32, we play best of 19 in 2 sessions, 9 games in session number 1, and up to 10 games in session number 2, as you could see earlier this day. 10 games in session number 2 are possible. Then, as the tournament progresses, you can see the matches will be longer, more sessions, more games, but we will tell more words about that when we are done with round of 32. We still have a lot of action in the very first round of the main bracket, so let's concentrate on best of 19 in 2 sessions, and each session is played on separate day. Good to have these players scheduled for both sessions. The match will conclude tomorrow at 20 UTC. So I'll show you what ahead of us. So today only this match, and tomorrow we'll have 3 sessions. Elias versus Dobre, the first session of the match. Lev versus Martz at 19 UTC. They play the second session of this match. Oh, so Cobra team, if you are here, there might be possibility that this session doesn't last the full hour, as Lei 7-2 in the lead. So if you would be interested starting earlier, there might be an option. I can't guarantee. Maybe March does a comeback, but if you are interested starting earlier, there might be a possible. Can't promise. It all depends on the player do. And then the Monday day off, and on Tuesday we come back with more Tetris action. Our heroes of the hour are COBRA, representing United States of America, comp PB of 721,999 points, ELO rating of 1781 as for now. Team, who hasn't been active for over a year, comes back for this tournament, current ELO 1619, a comp PB of 1645. So, looking only at those numbers, it looks like COBRA should be the favorite, but we know that the team is able to perform some great things on PAL, over 200k on PAL 19, 700k result recently. So in the training game, if team can transform this performance into the match, we might have an interesting one. So yeah, the schedule time is there on our clocks. Let me check if the players are alive, and I will bring them to our screen. Okay, I see that COBRA, some camera adjustment will be needed in order to see your hands and controller. So if you can lower down your camera so that we can start your match. Yeah, we can see team's hands, team's controller, so all good on team's end. And yeah, I will give you, well, thank you very much, COBRA. So I'll give you the first pieces for game number 1, and this will be D38A DB, D38A DB. This will be the seat for game number 1. Oh, and COBRA has a very nice goal. Don't go insane. Yeah, this might be a good strategy for the match. By the way, COBRA, where is your red rectangle? Have you changed something in your stream layout? I was so used to your red rectangle. No rectangle right now. Okay, so team had a decent game or level 19 warm-up. D38ADB is your seed for game number 1, guys. Yeah, COBRA using this speed hack, so hover 3 will be the readiness for the American player, and we are waiting for team to type in the seed, and then we'll able to start their match. Okay, so it looks like team is ready, COBRA is ready. Good luck, have fun, guys, and let's see what you can do today. Game number 1 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And we start with the same pieces, so we are good. And we are officially in game number 1 of this match. And nice to see team back playing the correct version of Tetris. Yeah, COBRA played last year quite regularly, so yeah, we know what is COBRA capable. Yeah, team wasn't playing PAL for, as I said, competitively for a year, but of course was playing Tetris at all, so this is not like team had the break from Tetris, was concentrating on the wrong version. And now let's see what the British player can do. COBRA currently with 58,000, team with 93. And Tim is trying to outpace his American opponent in this first game of the match. 194 team after 42 lines, COBRA with 118, so around 70k lead for team. This is about 3.5 Tetris's advantage. Yeah, almost 59 in, so it looks like Team found a very decent pace for like a competitive game, and is maintaining this pace. Oh, but now it's creating a little bit of a tower. I know covered this, but yeah, these are holes at the same line, at the same row, so to speak. So you should be able to get rid of those relatively quickly. 195 for COBRA, 265 for team. $68 lines in 270 for team, 218 for COBRA. So now it's about 50k lead, so COBRA was able to reduce the deficit a little bit. Now team needs to reopen the well. And yeah, team didn't want to go for this longboard dependency, which was probably a wise move. And yeah, team is back open. COBRA 270, team 280. So 270, COBRA 280 for team. So only 10k difference. COBRA is chasing. $372 for team, 340 for COBRA, and we are at 100 lines, so around 30 lines to go before transition. So players, be aware that the ultimate speed of PAL is closer and closer. 387 COBRA after 105 lines, a team with 400 after 109. And so this is all within one Tetris of a difference. Looks like this game might be decided on level 19, the very first game of the match. 459 for COBRA, 448 for team. And team can transition around 500k COBRA as well, but the COBRA's board is not ready for a Tetris. 494 for team. Team can get one more Tetris. COBRA transition with 484, but we have a very challenging board. Theoretically speaking, COBRA can't survive it anymore. And COBRA tops out at 488, 185, which means team is good. Team takes game number 1. Of course, team, if you wanna mullen this on the 19, you're free to do so, but you have won game number 1 with a score of 525, 191. GG's. Double transition already in game number 1. Good to see. So, here is your seed for game number 2, which is 46F230. Yeah, team, you already got 10 lines post that. I think it's your new PB or close to your post PB, so GG's on that. For 6 to F30 is the seed for game number 2, and the players are ready, so the game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. For 6 to F30, yeah, we are good with the seed, and let's see how it goes. Yeah, so team was able to play a little bit more efficiently than COBRA in the previous game, and this was enough. Unfortunately, level 19 was not the factor yet. But yeah, let's give the players a few games to properly warm up. And we should be able to see some knight in action. We know that both players can play post-transition. For example, this comp PB of COBRA 721, this had a very nice post-transition game. So, yeah, as mentioned before the match started, team with 200k, level 19 start PB. Yeah, so both players know how to deal with the ultimate speed of PAL. But you know, it's not always possible to give those kind of performance while playing in a match. COBRA started with 123, team with 80,000, so this time COBRA gets a little bit more efficient start than team. To 24, COBRA 137 for team. So COBRA is trying to extend this points lead even more. So now team is in a mid-stack situation, so needs to be careful. But gets some favorable pieces, reopens the well, and is now Tetris ready. Would like to see a long bar very, very soon. Oh, misdrops the T. This will slow him down a little bit. But it looks like team is going to find a very good solution to this. Very good board awareness by the British player. And team reopens the well and gets a Tetris 178. COBRA already at 301. So COBRA on fire, but this is a little bit of a slowdown for the American player. Not that big slowdown. COBRA is back in a prime scoring position. 328 for COBRA, 224 for team. COBRA over 100,000 points ahead at the same line count. Now both players have like more efficient part of this game. Yeah, as soon as I said it, team sport is getting a little bit more complicated. So commentator's curse at its best. And here we have 377 for COBRA. With this Tetris, COBRA increases the score to 400, 278 for team. So COBRA definitely wants to get a revenge in this game. Oh, those smash boys are not good for team's board. And now our British competitor is forced to burn a few lines. Of course, it's not a game-killing situation, but yeah, this costs more of a pace, and this allows COBRA to build an even bigger lead. 492 for COBRA, 309 for team, so COBRA around 190,000 points ahead at this point. So team, you'd better prepare for the level 19 of your lifetime if you wanna take this game as well. COBRA 538, team 3 is 35. And yeah, both players approaching transition very, very soon. COBRA can get one more Tetris, team theoretically as well, but Team probably will burn into transition. Let's find out. COBRA transition with 560, Team with 360. So 200,000, sorry, no 100, 200,000 points is the advantage. And a very difficult board to survive for Team. And this is getting more and more complicated. And Team is topping out at 364, 600. COBRA with 575 at level 20 is safe. COBRA takes this game and we are 1-1. On 46, 577, 444 is the score for our American player. And GG's to both. 2 games, 2 double transitions. Nice to see this kind of play. And here is your seat for game number 3, which is 64 D1 C8. And the players are ready. So game number 3 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And while the players are building for their initial Tetrises in game number 3, guys, let me remind you that this tournament has a Marcherino prize pool. We are currently at $523, which means that right now we are able to pay the top 8 of the event. If we are able to increase the prize pool and to reach $1,000, then the top 16 players will be paid. So if you have some free money you would like to spend on Tetris, this is the perfect opportunity. You have the link in the chat. And as I was saying about the Marcherino, Jedi Evans noticed a simul stacking. Sorry, but I wasn't paying too much attention to that as I was speaking about the Marcherino. But almost simul score. We have now COBRA increases to 137, but for a moment it was like only 1,000 point difference. Teams gets a Tetris 139, COBRA at 160. Oh, and no Tugi spin for a team. It's a nice S spin. Yeah, Tugi played yesterday and on Thursday, and if we're not mistaken, we only we were only able to catch Tugi doing a Tugi spin once for the whole match. So yeah, Tugi was not that generous with those Tugi spins, but got a very nice Tugi tack, as Merke called it, a very early tack of the JPs, which kind of ruined the board of Tugi's in one of the games. Yeah, but it was not an obstacle to win the whole match. Tugi won it 10-0. 342 for COBRA, 285 for Team. So COBRA once again a little bit more efficient. This is an amazing pace. 365 at 65 lines. Is it a 700k transition pace? Do I count correctly? Yeah, if you multiply this score by 2, you can get over 700k. But now COBRA is forced to burn few lines. So bye-bye 700k. Transition, but now it's more important for COBRA to survive this, and Team is also in a lot of trouble, and I'm afraid Team is not going to survive it. Team tops out at 311, 232. Yeah, this was only one burn at 64 lines. That's true. So COBRA, you are good. You were able to take this game. And hello Odin, by the way, welcome to the stream. 399, 392. is the score for the American player. COBRA leads 2-1. COBRA, can you please play a bit more efficiently? Oh my god. Okay, so here is your seat for game number 4. It is AF E364. AF E364. This was a good one, team. This was a good one. Okay, the players are ready. So game number 4 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, let's see if COBRA can play less embarrassing than the previous game. So 45 for COBRA, 23 for team. But now team would like to get a long bar, yes, and gets it to lower the board. And team is waiting for this long bar to get this Tetris, and this time it paid off. 73 for team, 115 for COBRA. Now team once again requires a long bar, but decided to burn with the L instead. Then yeah, was able to reopen the well. 125 now with this Tetris, 148 for team, 167 for COBRA. More or less the same line code, so COBRA efficiently one Tetris ahead. Efficiently, maybe not effectively one Tetris. I don't know, English is too difficult. Sorry for that, guys. Can't speak this foreign language too well. 215 for COBRA, 172 for team. 50 lines in. Okay, and now COBRA gets the long bar to fill the dependency. Didn't have to wait too long to get rid of this dependency. And team is now doing a good job as well. 211 to 23 for COBRA. So yeah, we are back in neck and neck situation. To 47 for team, 276 for COBRA. COBRA is now playing one off the ground. This is a triple now. COBRA is Tetris really gets the long ball for a Tetris, and this is a perfect opportunity to come back to column 10. And 329 for COBRA, 339 for team, so team like a half a Tetris ahead. Still over 40 lines to go on level 8 in speed. And another Tetris for COBRA. And so 40 lines to go. So yeah, good chances to have decent transition scores once again. 455, now 478 for Team Cobra with 446. 108 lines, so Team 30k ahead. Oh, and Team closed the well as the long bar came. Oh, and the miss dropped the L. Yeah, how will Team address this? Okay, decides to go this way. 505 for Team and 514 for Cobra. We are approaching the transition in about 10 lines. Cobra closed the well, and now, okay, this should be possible to get out of it before transition, but Cobra needs to be careful. Team is relatively low with the board. Oh, but Cobra's board is kind of falling apart. 521, Team is at 514, and Cobra's board is climbing and climbing and climbing, and I'm afraid Cobra can't do anything more. Cobra transitions, Cobra tops out, sorry, at 523, and Team, with this Tetris into 19, secures the game. 539 is more than enough. Team probably won't survive any longer, and Team tops out at 135 lines with 540, 132. Team takes this game. And guys, we have our favorite score after 4 games, which is 2-2. GDs. And yeah, 4 games in. Here's your seed for game number 5, which is 31-38-03. 31-38-03 is the seed for game number 5 of this match. Yeah, your post is on point today. I wanted to mention it, Tim. And the players are ready. So, the game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, but luckily for you, Team, all jokes aside, the match will be not decided today. So if even level 19 is not a factor for you today, it will matter maybe more tomorrow. So, and then yeah, it will count more for the match result. So out of 2 sessions, if you have a choice when to play Wars on 19, probably it's better to play Wars in session number 2. 78 for Cobra, 35 for Team, 79 for Cobra, sorry. Yeah, Team had to skim some lines, there was no long bar for a moment. Yeah, Team is trying to stay so high for, waits for the long bar, but yeah, suddenly Team is in a dangerous situation. Okay, opens the well and gets the long bar to lower the board. Yeah, so Team was kind of greedy. It could have ended Wars, but Team was able to get the proper pieces at the proper time. Oh, but now the bird, no, not the bird, but the board, sorry, is still pretty high. Oh, now in Team a lot of trouble. This is troublesome. Something to the left is needed. Got this smash boy. One more piece needed to the left and something to the right, but the right is not accessible and Team won't be able to survive it. Team tops out at 78-671 and Cobra is good. Cobra takes this game and it's 3-2 for the American player. It is. And here is your seed for game number 6, sorry. 96 D9 6B 96 D9 6B. And we have our players ready for game number 6. So let's start the countdown in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay, team got this straight to the left, which is good. 71 for COBRA, 50,000 for team. And another Tetris for team. COBRA and team both needs to play now carefully with their boards. And Tim is deciding to go a little bit crazy, but gets the long bar. COBRA is forced to burn a few more lines. Yeah, so definitely tougher sequence as both players started their struggles exactly at the same point. But slowly but surely, Tim is regaining control over the board. COBRA as well. So it looks like the players are back in business. Oh, but COBRA once again stacking high on the right. Team gets a nice dirty Tetris. 139 for team, 118 for COBRA, now 124. Team is clean, team is back. COBRA reopens the well, so COBRA is also back in business. And let's see how long the players can stay playing cleanly. The same line count, team is about 15,000 points ahead. So a little bit less than a Tetris. And once again, team forced to close the well, opened it, and now waits for a long bar. And the long bar is not showing. So team is forced to burn more lines. COBRA meanwhile reopening the well, so COBRA should be Tetris ready very shortly. 2-1 for COBRA. With this Tetris we have 198 for team. And team is back in business with another Tetris. And yeah, we have almost neck and neck situation. Oh, actually not. Sorry. At the same line count is more of a one Tetris lead for COBRA. I haven't considered the line count, so sorry for that. You know, Jedi Ivan, team knows how to handle the Deeks. He's quite experienced with that. So we have 300,000 for COBRA, 291 for team. So a little bit less than a Tetris lead for our American player. And we have around 30 lines to go before transition. So if both players can keep up the pace, we might have a very interesting level 19 to decide the winner of this game. Is Tetris ready? Gets a long bar. 340, 384, 376 for COBRA. Another Tetris for Team COBRA is setting up. 476 Team 447 COBRA, so a little bit of an advantage for our Brexit land player. And COBRA transitions with 476 with not the best board in the world. Team transitions with over 500k. And let's see if there will be any post-transition play. COBRA is struggling with the board, but maybe COBRA can squeeze one or two lines. Oh, and COBRA is trying to do his best, but this won't happen. COBRA toes out with 485, 892, 485. 892 is the total score for COBRA, and Team takes this game, and we have another tight score in this match. It's 3-3 after 6 games, and Team reaches level 21 for the very first time in this match, so it looks like Team's level 19 play is getting better. Oh, and Team still surviving. Okay, level 22, but I'm afraid this won't happen any longer. 530. 020 is the score. GG's Team, your new level PB. Well done. Six games in, 3 more games to go today. The seed for game number 7 is CD AE E3, CD AE E3. COBRA with hover 3, and Team is ready. So game number 7 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And the seats are correct. So yeah, if both players are able to win at least one more game today, we'll have a 5-4 result going into session number 2. Of course, 6-3 results are not that bad as we saw in the previous match today. Now that 6-3 advantage after session number 1 does not guarantee you anything. But of course, the closer after session number 1, the more exciting session number 2 can be. So COBRA starts with 94,000, Team with 93. So pretty similar opening scores for both players. COBRA 143, Team 145. Oh, and now COBRA's board is okay and a little bit high, but okay, COBRA got some schemes, and now get a nice dirty Tetris. This will help a lot. COBRA brings the board to like, you know, a manageable height, so to speak, and yeah, we're still very tight as far as very, how do you say it? Very close. Oh, very close as far as the game score is concerned. We have 218 for COBRA, 215 for team. Oh, now team needs to be careful. Oh, this is getting bad and bad for team, and team tops out. 55 lines, 219,000. So it looks like COBRA is good, and COBRA leads 4-3. 66 lines with 248,531. So COBRA in the lead, and 2 more games to go today. The seed for game number 8 is 1F68AF. 1F68AF. And the players are ready, so the game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Team starts with 2 perfect Tetrises. COBRA with 1 Tetris and some burned lines. Oh, and COBRA with a little bit of a misdrop of the T-piece. Oh, and this Z misdrop might be annoying, but COBRA gets another long bar to lower the board, so the left side will be accessible. Of course, this is a little bit of a slowdown for our American player, and this gives him an opportunity to build a lead in this game. COBRA needs to burn a few more lines. Team currently in a clean situation, 103 for COBRA, and with this Tetris we have 163 for team, so team 60k ahead at the same line count. And another Tetris for team. COBRA still not in the optimal position, but now finally regains it with this Tetris, and yeah, fills the middle of the stack. 159 for COBRA, 194 for team. Another Tetris for team, 224, COBRA 209. Here we have another Tetris for team, 294, COBRA 257. But COBRA once again needs to skim additional lines. Team is doing great with 318, COBRA 261, COBRA finally with a Tetris. 284 for the American player. And yeah, team is having a very nice part of this game. Get some good Tetrises. No, and team, okay. Now let's see how team deals with this board. Needs to be careful. 350 for team, 320 for COBRA. Okay, team trying to survive it efficiently. Okay, get some pieces to do so. Oh, but this S piece wasn't that friendly. Okay, slowly but surely, team. Should be. I wanted to should be able, but then yeah, this keeps going like an endless situation. But COBRA is also in a kind of a weird situation right now. So both players struggling with their boards. COBRA needs a long bar, gets it. COBRA with Tetris 380, team with 371. Looks like slowly but surely team is bringing the board down. And we are approaching the transition very, very soon. COBRA with 405. And team with 376. COBRA transition with 407. Team theoretically can go for 2 more Tetrises. So team can theoretically get a higher score than COBRA. COBRA is at 412. 1 more Tetris and team will be ahead. And this will be enough because COBRA tops out at 136 lines with 412. So teams wins this game. And we will have one player with only 1 game advantage after session number 1. And the next game will decide who of these 2 players will go with an advantage after session number 1. So, we are tied after 8 games. And here is your final seed for today. It is 0783. 0783. Yeah, you would be happy, Tim, but it's not allowed by the rules. We play the match in 2 sessions on 2 separate days, according to the rules. And we played 9 games in session number 1. So. And of course, COBRA can because COBRA had some plans. So yeah, considering those 2 situations, the match will continue tomorrow. And for today, we have our final game, which starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, so one thing is sure, we will have a very, very interesting situation going into tomorrow's session. One of the players will be in the lead, only 1 game. Oh, and team is getting higher and higher. Can team survive this game? No, team can't survive this game. A very, very early top out, early top out of the match, and COBRA is good. COBRA takes this game. And COBRA enjoys a 1 game advantage going into session number 2. So, guys, everything will be decided tomorrow. As you can see, small details decided today about the outcome. Will it be the case tomorrow? We are about to find out. 20 UTC is the scheduled time, but COBRA team, if you can play earlier, there might be a possibility. If Le and March end their match earlier, we might be able to offer you to start your match earlier than 20 UTC. So, the match starts after 9 games are on your screen. And as you can see, team needed to work harder to beat COBRA. Those losing stats this losing stats for COBRA look very, very decent. Yeah, team with those early top outs destroyed this stats a little bit. But the most important thing is the match result, and it's only one game advantage for the American player. So we might have a very interesting final match of tomorrow's stream. Let me show you what's the plan for tomorrow. We have at 18 UTC Elias versus Dobry, their first session of the match, so the first 9 games will be played tomorrow. Then we will conclude Le versus Martz. Le is 7-2, is in Elite 7-2 against the Canadian player, so only 3 games away. So therefore, COBRA team, if you're able to start earlier tomorrow, we might be able, if the North American players need their full session, then of course the scheduled time is 20 UTC. So this is all the action we had for you today, guys. Here is the bracket after the action happened already. Yeah, thanks for the thanks, Timothy. It was nice to have you back after over a year of absence here. So nice to see you back, and yeah, you still know how to play this game, so it's cool, and you can prepare for tomorrow. So Merke Weisbrot 10-9, the only decider of round of 32 so far. Le versus Smart 7-2 after session number 1. James won 10-3 against F1 champion. COBRA versus Team we saw a few moments ago. Tugi won against Burek 10-0, Hepta against Roma 10-5, Gunter 10-0 against Saddle, and Hannah is in a 9-0 lead against Adam Irish. So this is what we have prepared for you today. I wish you guys to have a great rest of your Saturday, and yeah, tomorrow 18 UTC, more Tetris action. So it's time to find someone to raid. And who can we raid? Yeah, there is Game Boy Tetris. Oh, Game Boy Tetris, December 2025, played in February. So it looks like they have a little bit of a delay with their tournament. So let's see what's going on there. And yeah, once again, guys, thank you very much for watching today. We will be back tomorrow. Bye bye, and have a nice rest of your Saturday.